Oh, welcome in to Game 2 of our triple header here at the RMU Island Complex. We are not on Cleveland Ice Arena, as I was about to say. We're on the Olympic Arena. I am Andrew Keel alongside me, Caleb McCabe, for this D2 matchup between the number 1 seed Niagara Purple Eagles and the number 4 seed RMU Colonials. I'm not ready.
No, we gotta lock in here. We gotta warm up.
We gotta lock in.
Get going.
Colonials sitting in 4 in the division. As I looked out the standings, and one thing I noticed on their website, if they don't play each other 2 times, games are worth 4 points. If they play each other 2 times, games are worth 2 points. Tonight, 4-point game on the line. So technically an 8-point contest here between the Purple Eagles and the Colonials. An interesting little factotal there.
Yeah, that's new. You don't see that one too often in league rules.
Combine the 2 divisions, so now only 1 division in D2 hockey. They only play each other 1 time on the standings, I believe. Unless I missed something, then it is a 2-point game. But it should be a 4-point game tonight. Winner gets 4 points, loser gets none. So definitely an important one for the Colonials.
Yeah, it's going to be an important one to win then. Can make up a lot of ground there real quick.
Yes, you
You're
can.
getting 4 points to win.
If the Colonials win this game, they move into 2nd in the CHE, so definitely an important one for them.
Yeah, that's a big jump.
A lot of teams all close within each other. Currently in 2 is West Virginia, I believe, playing 9 games on the season so far. Colonials, this is their 6th, so it'd be a big jump, and with games in hand.
And with games in hand is the big part, because there's already ground to make up there with playing 3 less games. Well, 2 less games after today.
Yes. Niagara playing their 3rd game since coming back. So 2 games have been played before this game in the CHE, both of them by Niagara against RIT and Pitt. Niagara taking both of those. Another game happening right now in the D2 is Mercyhurst playing as well. So Niagara has a little bit of ground in them so far this semester.
They're going to have a little cushion there that they can mess around with. So this is a big one to take for RMU.
Should be a close one indeed. Goaltenders tonight for the Colonials will be Mackenzie Wakowiak, sitting at a 2-1-1 record, 421 goals against, and an 8.86. For Niagara, it'll be Emma Nadeau, 3-2 record, 225 goals against, and a 930 save percentage, 2 shutouts as well. So she's been looking real strong as we get ready for our anthem here.
Those are some pretty good numbers.
As we get ready for game time, we can really hone in on those numbers again, how good Nadeau has been for the Purple Eagles.
Sorry. It's not easy for me to get up and down. Yeah. As we were saying with those numbers, a 225 goals against is incredible. Through what, 5 games, 6 games? 932. I'd love a 932. I'd love it so much.
2 shutouts as well, so the last night, Purple Eagles played Pitt. Starter was Caitlin Mercer. She got her 2nd shutout tonight with a 5-0 win over the Pitt Panthers. So, couple goalies who are really good at stopping the puck.
Yeah. Yeah. They all. Now that I'm looking at it, all 4 of them have pretty good averages.
Yeah, all of them north of 900. Mercer sitting in 906. Obviously, that's going to go up. We don't have the exact shots from last night, so that's going to go up, especially in a shutout.
Yeah, that'll jump up by a lot.
As we get ready for action here, it will be Medved on the back with Baker, Plunkard, and Carroll on offense for the Colonials as they get ready to get a fresh start in the second half of the semester and hopefully make their way to their first playoff appearance since creation.
Hopefully. This will be a big step, too, with Niagara being a ranked team. Pretty highly ranked team, too, if I'm not mistaken.
Purple Eagles will start with the puck. They'll make it into the Colonial zone before turning it over, and here comes Bailey Medved. She will try and find Plunkard out of her reach. Back to get there is Berube. Gets there before the line, so no icing on the call. She'll flip it around to her winger. Lesage will move it back behind the net to Luderman. Luderman, in fact, flips it back to Berube. She will try and get it out. Kept in at the line by Bailey Medved. Carroll will try and get there, but turned back over Lesage with it. She will try and flip it in, goes all the way down, hits a body on the way down though, so no icing. It'll be picked up by Cecilia, who turns it over. Karabs with it. Sends it back to the point, just barely kept in at the line. Fighting for it, now it will be Cecilia who takes it. Tries to make her way about Fontaine, but cannot do so as Fontaine will pick up the puck. Back in the defensive zone, pressuring up are the Purple Eagles. Moving in. Boyea, shot goes behind the net. We're picked up by Maurice. Tried to be chipped up by Plunkard, could not get out. Maurice will pick it up off of a Purple Eagle stick, and now she will carry into the neutral zone. She sends it the length of the ice to Plunkard. Plunkard from the hash mark sends it wide. Cecilia can't get there. Is now fighting for it is Boya, who will move it up to the Purple Eagles.
Not a bad start here for either team. Both are moving.
Baker tried to dump that one in, goes the wrong way. Nemes has it for the Purple Eagles, sends it on net. Koyak will move that one into the corner. Kestlin will have it in the corner. Fighting with Whitaker. Gets hit off by Maurice, still able to bounce off and get the puck. Kestlin to the slot. Whitaker takes down the defenseman who was trying to pinch up. Plunkard now with speed. She's going to flip that one out and go for a change.
She was gassed. I was thinking she could have maybe gone a little rush there, but she was gassed.
Bree Medved able to do a great job stopping that offensive rush, pushing it off not one but two Purple Eagle sticks before sending it the length of the ice for Gugliano. Gugliano tries to send it in. Bailey Medved at the line, barely keeping that one in.
That one looked a little outside, but we won't complain.
It was definitely close. Pickens fighting with it, gives it off for Fila. Fila loses it, and now the Purple Eagles will gain it back in their own zone as they will flip it out to center. Whelan will dump it in, and the Purple Eagles will go for a full sail change. Bailey Medved with it. Will flip it up, finds the stick of Carroll, just bounces off her stick in a bad way. And now the Eagles with it. Melcher's going to send it in on net. Koyak will cover after a little poke from a trailing Purple Eagle.
That could have been a scary one, as Wokoyak laid that one right back out. Almost like a tape-to-tape pass to the Purple Eagle, who was streaking in there.
Luckily, unable to get full possession of it, and she's just able to cover it right back again.
Yeah, she was able to just pull it right back into her, but little scary start. Yeah, a little scary. You always want to get a couple touches in early game.
Shook on the draw is going to win that one back to Moore. Bad bounce off the door. It'll go a Colonial way. Tries to flip it up to Plunkard. She's unable to get it out. Keeping it in. Shot there is saved away by Wokoyak. Moore behind the net. Gets through a Purple Eagle, and now she's going to hold it behind her own zone. She's going to flip it around, find Plunkard. Plunkard will go back into her defensive zone. Takes a long run up and sends that one into the stands as we got an extra point for 1 point.
Yeah, the Colonials are going a lot with this weak side wrap play, where the defenseman just kind of throws it to Plunkard on the weak side. I mean, it's not a bad play.
Get your speed woman involved.
Yeah, but Plunkard's really on the inside to be doing that. And then she's taken not a great route to get to that puck.
Speaking of that, she has the puck, flips it out. Now Shook
And I think she
take
just took
one
one
down, and we got a penalty coming up. Colonials on the PK. Plunkard
As we talk about her, she takes a penalty.
takes a penalty to the box. The Purple Eagles going to take the man advantage, woman advantage. My stats are correct. 5 power play goals for the Purple Eagles so far this season. All but one coming from Annabelle Cross, number 55.
Right. Will be a big kill here for the Colonials. Early power plays suck. They're no fun.
Pickens able to move her way into the zone. She's going to be the first one to pick this one up. Right in front of us as that one's going to get cleared out to Nemes. Nemes tries to find a pass, intercepted by Maurice.
That was big. That was a breakaway if Maurice didn't get to that.
Digging at the wall. It'll eventually make its way out for Luderman to pick it up behind her own net. Luderman holds, pressured by Pickens. Sent around the wall. Maurice throwing a little body there to try and get the puck, but keeping it in the Purple Eagle zone are the Colonials.
I don't know if Maurice was pinching or if she's lined up as a forward, but it's not often you see a defenseman killing time in the offensive zone.
Not really. Luderman will carry it in for Niagara. Loses it to Shook. She'll kick it up to Carroll. Carroll will send it behind her back and out of the zone. Pass here will come up to Berube. She'll move it over for Miller. Miller sends it in deep off the stick of Maggie Moore. Maggie Moore will hold. She will send it the length of the ice. And no icing because there on the PK is the...
Yeah, the back ref started to call it. I think he thought we were playing high school or amateurs.
Philo on the pressure, as well as Pickens. Aaron pass there. Finds the stick of Moore. She gets around 2 Purple Eagles. Winds up, fires. Shot goes wide. Bounces up almost. Back right towards the crease.
Almost. Could be something to think about there. With the boards here on this arena, they kind of suck. They do all sorts of weird things.
Cross's pass found Whelan, who will send it behind the net, where Carroll or Moore will grab that one and send it the length of the ice as this penalty is now expired.
Good kill for the Colonials. Get some momentum early, sorry. As it was a kind of low energy power play there for the Purple Eagles. I don't think they made it past the blue line as the Colonials just took another one, so they'll get another chance at it.
Mara Maurice will get the penalty here. Too big of a hit in this league.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to kill another one.
She's playing on the first game of the day. That's a good hit.
That's a very good hit.
She's playing on the game we're going to do later. That's another good hit.
Yeah.
It's not here.
Not for this one. Those Purple Eagles now get another chance at the power play. Maybe seeing if they can do a little better in this one.
Get a little bit. Have a
Maurice
little
big
puck
play.
possession.
Maurice was a big part of that kill for the Colonials.
Yeah, I mean, she was down here killing time in the offensive zone as a defenseman. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
We have some confusion in the box.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the time they need the medic or what.
Those look like they're going to need the medic.
Yeah.
Which is a big part, as there was supposed to be a D4 game earlier today, Penn State Altoona and Carnegie Mellon, which have big playoff implications for the Colonials. Ended up not happening because the medic never showed up.
Oh.
So
there you go.
That game will most likely be delayed and delay the D4 Colonials' chance to make the playoffs. Just that little bit more.
Just a little bit more.
Maggie Moore will have it from behind her own net, send the length of the ice for a high sticking call. And we will get a face-off in the offensive zone for the Colonials, I believe.
Yeah, it should be.
Played with a high stick.
I was confused for a second as to why they were calling the icing. I made that mistake in my first RMU game. Down on the other end of the ice, they were calling a high stick. I didn't see the arm in front of him, so I thought it was a penalty. I go to the bench. George Mason gets the puck. And a little panic moment there.
Oh. Purple Eagles They're going to hold. It's Fontaine. She's going to send it behind her own net. Melcher. Back to Fontaine. Looking to find a breakout pass. She'll find Nemes, who will move that one up to Melcher. Or to Buea. Going to be sent behind the net. A little bit of a misplay, still with the possession though. Moving towards the slot. Shot comes in, gets deflected wide. Coming to play it is Bree Medved. She will get it, and it will just bounce out.
Barely out.
Danielle Carroll, though, great job on the pressure. Almost could have been sprung free. Great defensive play by Fontaine to keep that puck, though.
I think the Eagles got to just slow down a little bit here. They're trying to move really fast into the zone, and it's just not working. They just slow it down a little bit.
Karab's clearing attempt gets broken up by Shook. Offsides is Carroll. As we get a whistle with 36 seconds left on the penalty and 12:27 on the big clock.
Yeah, like I was saying, they seem to be trying to do a little bit too much right now, trying to move a little too fast. If they just slow it down, possess the puck a little bit more. And yeah, this is a bigger rink, and you have one more woman than the other team. So there's going to be a lot of room out there. So if you just slow down and control it, I think they'll be a little bit more successful on the power play.
We said that a lot about Drexel in the past 2 nights, is they just kept kind of doing too much with it, passing it around the outside.
Yeah, no, I was talking to one of my teammates about it. They had a power play where they passed it around for 45 seconds to get a one-timer, and they whiffed it, and it went into the stanchion. And I'm like, they do all of that to get that shot?
Yeah. They need to just go back to basic, take some more shots.
They could have shot it like 6 times before that and had a good opportunity, but you do all that, and then you get that shot.
Yeah.
And the one time wasn't even that good.
Quick save by Wikoyak will lead to this draw here. To be won by the Colonials. Bailey Medved tries to get it out. Kept in at the line, though. Berube will move it down. Gets sent back to Berube in the slot. Shot there goes wide.
Good break for the Colonials. That was a good play. That was a good one. See, they slowed it down a little bit. They got a good opportunity. You just got to hit the net.
Pickens on the pressure.
Oh, boy.
Now switching out for Baker. It's now the Eagles carrying in. Cross. Tries to find the slot. No one there. Here comes Becky Shook. She's got a breakaway. One on her tail. Moving in off the post. Had a beautiful shot. A breakaway from center ice.
No one around.
It just hits the post on the shot. Maurice will get in her own zone after the clear by the Eagles. It's going to be flipped out of the zone. Offsides on that clear by Fila.
That was a good opportunity. Just barely off the post. I noticed over here, too, that Danielle Carroll shot down a purple eagle behind the play. That's the beauty about our position. We can see everything. There is no behind the play for us. But I wonder if the intensity of this game is going to rise a little bit, get a little chippy.
Sent around by Fila. Will be picked up by Moore, who will move that one up to Plunkard. Plunkard will send it towards the net, just out of reach of Cecilia. As now the Eagles will hold once more. Plunkard did a great job getting that puck off of one stick, but it goes right to another stick. And a great play by Maurice once more to break up a potential breakaway.
Yeah, that one was gone if she didn't get to that.
Gugliano is going to move that one forward to Lesage. Plunkard again doing a great job taking the puck off. Shot there by Moore goes wide. Goes to the far side where it's being picked up by Cecilia. She'll try and send a quick shot, gets blocked. Pass gets blocked, and now here come the Purple Eagles. Hits the line, sends it in deep. Be picked up by Moore. Moore gets taken down. Power play coming up for the Colonials.
As they'll just kind of concede possession there and just take the power play.
Puck bounces off the stick. Fontaine touches it. To the box goes Lesage for tripping. Colonials power play looking to take a lead in this game early as we hit the halfway point of this first period.
Well, now, just like I was saying about Niagara's power play, RMU's got to do the same thing. You have an extra player. There's a bigger rink. Slow down. Just possess the puck. Slow down. You got 2 full minutes. Take it slow. It's okay. Losing the draw doesn't help, but good keep in there by Medved.
Sent into the crease. Bounces its way out to Maurice, who will move it over to Medved. Free Medved moves it down to Carroll. Carroll Moves her way into the slot, over to Medved. Loses that one for a second, sends it in behind the net. Fontaine will have it, and will get it out past Medved and all the way the length of the ice. Medved has a chaser on her in Kestelin, but will beat her handily, and a bad bounce off the boards misses Maurice. Then Miller will be able to send it right back in the defensive zone.
That's what I was saying about the boards. They do some weird things all over this rink.
Maurice, a bad bounce off her stick, but it's going to go right to Carroll, who pokes that one just a little bit too forward. Miller with it again will send it the length of the ice. 1 minute killed at this power play again. Very similar to the first Niagara power play.
Yeah, I mean, RMU started with the puck in the zone, and it had possession for like maybe, 25 seconds?
Yeah.
And now we've been doing this.
Medved's going to flip that one up to Maurice. Maurice is going to try and find the stick of Carroll, too far for her, and back out into the neutral zone. Maurice able to stop it from going all the way the length of the ice. Carrying is Moore. She'll move it up to Maurice. Just out of her reach, but a good area pass. Maurice still with it. As we're going to get another penalty here on the Purple Eagles.
Yeah, it'll be a high stick on Maurice here. Not on her, but it was against her.
It was against her.
Yeah, it happened to her. She's not going to the box, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
She didn't take the penalty.
Moore.
There's no good way to say that.
Moves it up to Plunkard. Still with it. Sends it over the net. Baker. Fila behind the net. And finally, Eagles touch it, but they kill the entirety of the remaining power play.
Yeah, just as the first one ends, RMU will get another one.
Could have been a 5-on-3 for a short amount of time if they just let them touch the puck, but instead,
yeah,
they try and score.
I always think that's the better play when you're going to go up 5-on-3. Just give it to them, so that you get it. But I'm not playing, so
yeah,
that's their decision.
We're just two goalies talking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even allowed to play anymore this season, so I'm all the time just kind of here.
Face off, one forward by Pickens, straight to Nadeau, and she will cover, and we'll get another whistle.
Yeah, the Colonials' first 30 seconds of that power play was so successful because they were slowed down, moving the puck, move themselves. Not trying to do too much, just keep it simple.
One back to Maurice, tries to go for a little flip pass to Fila. She will send it behind the net. Pickens is there, but kept out Fontaine, and a bad bounce off of Medved. And here comes Grace Miller on a breakaway. Shoots it wide. Medved looking to turn it around quickly. She will move it. Fila has it, bounces it off the boards, trying to find Pickens. It'll be poked by Pickens, but Miller will get back to be the first one to get that puck. Luderman sends it down, cut off by Maurice. Across to Moore. Moore to Maurice. Maurice fans on the pass, still with it. More time being killed off this penalty. She's going to flip this one up. Pickens. Pickens puts on the brake, sends it towards, gets deflected, and goes wide. Karabs will send it all the way down. Coming out to play it is Wojciak, as she will leave it for Bailey Medved as another minute of this power play.
Yeah, this is kind of the same story as the first 3 power plays.
I don't know if that was intentional or not, but a great play there by Fila to leave that for Shook, faking the pass all the way across.
Fake pass.
Another power play coming for the Colonials, shot by Carroll, and a 5-on-3 for 34 seconds coming for the Colonials.
It is more important now than it has been in any of the other ones. Slow down.
Yeah.
Stop trying to do too much.
Win the faceoff, too.
Win the faceoff. Find the open girl. Give her the puck. Move yourself. Those are the only 4 keys.
Looks like it will be Melcher going to the box for a trip. That's taking down Shook. As the Colonials going to stack the power play. Going from Maurice, Medved, Shook, Cecilia, and Plunkard for 34 seconds of this 5-on-3. Shook wins it over to the wall.
That's step
to
1.
Plunkard. Medved can't control it, and that's going to go out of the zone. as Maurice just barely touches that one as across the line. Now we got a face-off for offsides. It looks like you want something to say.
I mean, you got to keep that one in. you got to keep that one in. That was step one. We had the plan all set up, win the draw, move the puck, find the open girl, move yourself. We win the draw, and it's out of the zone.
Changing up personnel, winning the draw forward, now Fila with it. Fila sends it behind to Pickens. Pickens back to the point to Medved. Medved to Maurice. Maurice waiting, back to Medved. Shoots for a stick, gets tipped. What a save by Nadeau getting across.
That's what I mean. Slow down, move the puck, move yourself, find the open girl. You have two extra bodies out there. Find the open girl, you get a good opportunity. Nice save there by the Purple Eagles goaltender, though.
Maurice will carry it in, leave it for Pickens. Make its way back to Maurice. First penalty has expired. Maurice with a little pinch. Won't work. Because now Moore will have to chase it down for the Colonials. She'll pass off to Maurice. Maurice going to move in as two Colonials were changing. Wanted to look for a pass across. Maurice's shot goes wide. Carroll will pick it up. Carroll tries to send it to Cecilia. Still in her feet. Maurice takes one down. Kept in by Carroll, who will give it to Maurice, and who will give it back to Carroll. Send it towards the slot. Shook had a chance. Just was not ready for that one.
Just couldn't connect on that pass.
Miller will carry. She will flip it towards and on net. Maurice. She'll clear it out. Up to Shook. Shook tries to find Plunkard. Just gets blocked.
That was a good opportunity. That was a good idea.
Moore's going to carry for herself now. Into the zone. Drops it for Plunkard. Shot there. Goes high and over the net.
A lot of shots have been high in this game.
Yeah.
Keep them down a little bit. Just like maybe another 2 inches lower.
Carrying is Whelan. She loses it to Plunkard. Couple Eagles changing on the play. Now the rest of the Colonials, so just Plunkard in offensively as the penalty expires. 3 straight power plays with no goals for the Colonials. 2 for the Purple Eagles that do not capitalize either.
Yeah. Special teams are
not working so far today.
We'll call it the first game back. first game warm-up back.
Bukowski will send it around for McLean. McLean cuts into the slot between two, sends it on net, saved away by Wakowiak and Whitaker. Off the boards, can't get it out. Luderman will send it in deep, and a pass off of Baker will cut back all the way down.
Purple Eagles are catching the Colonials in transition here.
Lesage's pass goes wide, but finds a Purple Eagle anyway and goes high over the net once again. Back at the point, Gugliano moves it down to Lesage. Lesage cutting all the way across the ice. Tries to send it toward the slot, and it's blocked away by Baker. Colonials get it out, and now Gugliano with it. She'll bounce it off the boards. Hesterlin. Shot gets blocked by Moore.
She's hurting.
Picked up by Bittner. She will flick it out with a little help from Pickens. Berube. Pass gets intercepted by Pickens, but Berube will still be the first one to it. She'll move in for the Eagles. Shot there, saved away by Wakowiak. A little bit of an awkward one. I don't know if she thought that was coming.
I don't know if she saw that one at all.
Carroll will try and carry. She gets pickpocketed by Kestelin. Maurice will pick off that pass and send it all the way down for a Colonials icing. 2:55 to go in this first period. Bit of a quick period.
It has been, yeah. Not a great shift there from the Colonials. They got caught in their own zone for a while, and then they got caught in transition trying to change and get their forwards off 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
I think when they have the puck, especially on the breakout, they need to slow down and look for the open girl because they're trying to carry it a lot, and it's just not really working. So I don't know if like an area pass to a teammate, like that was a good one.
Here comes Danielle Carroll off a nice transition. Toe drags around one, stops on a dime. Pickens tried to give it back to her. I think you take that shot if you're Pickens. In close. Pickens backhand shot. Saved away by Nadeau. Rebound in front. They score! Sydney Pickens Her 5th of the season, and the Colonials take a 1-0 lead with little to go in the first.
Just as you were saying it, that she has to shoot that puck on the rush, she gets another chance right in front and buries it.
A great play in front and behind the net.
Yeah, an incredible pass there. Incredible pass.
Pass had to have eyes. Went through 3 people.
Three people. And I believe another Colonial. It missed. To perfectly find Sydney Pickens back door.
So the Colonials take a lead early. That's what they needed. This is a big game for them, standings-wise. That pass will go wide. Medved will grab it. She'll move that one up to Cecilia. 3-on-2 if they hurry. She'll send it the length all the way to Plunkard. Great pass. Shot there goes wide. It's going to be picked up and sent back around by Cecilia. Plunkard with a great stick there to break up that pass attempt. She will hold it at the line. Sends it in. Gloved away by Nadeau as we get a whistle.
Once again, a little high on all the shots.
Yeah. Well, it was definitely going wide.
Yeah, a little high. A little high. If we just bring them down by 2 inches maybe, get some of these on net. Because when you start wrapping it and you miss that high, then it's going to help the Purple Eagles on the breakout because the puck's already at the hash marks.
They're going to try and win that draw. She won't. Lesage will come in. Gets around Maggie Moore. A lot of space. Pass across. Saved by Wakowiak. What a save getting across.
I don't think anyone in the building thought she got to that one. What a save.
I don't think anyone in the building knew where the puck was.
No one kind of reacted for a second.
It wasn't until the Eagles kind of reacted of, oh no, it's not in the net.
It's not in the net, yeah. Everyone was just kind of waiting to see a Purple Eagle put their arms in the air.
Yeah.
But no one ever did. What a save.
Great job getting across to stop the 2-on-1. As the Eagles pass is intercepted there. Now here come the Colonials. Carroll with it. Danielle Carroll. Toe drags around one. Rebound off the post. Colonials post-stricken so far in this first period. Niagara going to clear that one out of the zone. Moore going to intercept the pass, though. She will send it in. Now with it, hitting her hand of Maggie Moore. Almost kept that one in with her hand, though. She fielded that one.
Yeah, those sting. Those suck. Nothing about that is fun. But if you keep the puck in, it's worth it.
Yeah. Maurice sends a lengthy pass. Tries to find, I believe that's Fila. Won't go her way. Carroll with it. Will send it back toward the Eagles' net. Luderman can't get around all the Colonials. Whelan had to wait at the line because Luderman was offsides. Moore will dig that one out of a pile and move it back to Maurice. Maurice off the glass will find Cecilia. Pass gets blocked as she's able to be the first one to pick it up again. And here comes Plunkard for the Colonials. Plunkard holds, waits, and saved away by Nadeau. 27.8 on the clock.
I'm just thinking, Plunkard must finish every game with like 15 shots on net. I think every rush she gets, she ain't looking at anything else except the puck and the goalie and just ripping it.
Yeah. That's one way to be up there in goals.
I mean, yeah, you got to shoot the puck to score.
Great keep at the line by Shook, but taken away by the Purple Eagles. They're going to make their rush in. 13 seconds to go. Poked away Plunkard. She'll poke it free up to Shook. Little time to go. Wines fires, saved away by Nadeau. Rebound is sent all the way out and out of the zone as we will end this period. Colonials take a 1-0 lead against the league-leading Purple Eagles with the one goal scored by Sydney Pickens.
Yeah. I think I've been saying it about every 5 minutes. I got to just slow down a little bit. Slow down. They're really bunched right now. Everywhere you look, I think you can pick 5 Colonials within 6 feet of each other.
Yeah.
Spread out. And look for the open girl. There's a lot more ice. They should be using it a little bit more. But overall, not a bad period for either team.
Good job from both teams, and they will We will be back in, I believe, about 15 minutes, maybe 12. I don't remember how long we got because the clock has not been flipped over yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
I believe.
I think 12 sounds right.
I think it's 12 and 15 for D1.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So we will be back in about 12 minutes for period number 2 and 3. We don't get a break in between these two.
No.
We'll be back.
What is this?
Welcome back for period number 2. Purple Eagles and Colonials as we get ready for the second period. Colonials up 1-0 after the first period. Only goal by Sydney Pickens, assisted by Danielle Carroll and Erin Cecilia. As we get the nets in place, we get Phil walking across the ice,
taking his sweet old time going across.
As teams have yet to hit the ice, as last night we had a point where there was a minute and a half still on the clock and you guys were on the ice.
Yeah, I think every opportunity one of us had, either we were early, Drexel was late, Drexel was early, we were late, or we were just both out there 2 minutes early.
Yeah. As now the teams take the ice. As we go back, Wakoyak with that incredible save to keep this a lead for the Colonials near the end of that period.
Yeah, when you're playing a team that's like ranked as highly as Niagara is, and they're above you in the standings, it's always important for your goaltender to make some key saves just to slow the momentum down a little bit.
As we get ready, teams hit the ice. We get ready for this second period. Took a lot longer to start than we were expecting to, get a little quicker action after we started back up.
Hit the ice and get going here. Not hit the ice, think about it for a second, skate around a little bit, stretch out, get ready to go for 3 minutes, and then go.
20 minutes on the clock. As we said, no real intermission. We'll probably take a quick 2-minute intermission.
Yeah, quick little breather.
So we can catch our breath between periods.
Yeah, but no big, ice cut.
Definitely a downfall of playing in a different division. I mean, not that our Colonials have anything to do with that. They can't change what division they play in.
No. But it is still a downfall.
Yes.
Once you start doing the 2 intermissions in between periods, you get hooked on it.
Yep.
And you can't stop.
Is that a pun with the song that's playing right now, Hooked on a Feeling?
No, honestly, I forgot the name of the song.
As we get ready for puck drop here, Shook moving into the draw with Kestelman. Shook will win this one towards Plunkard, bounced off her stick. And now we have action. Bailey Medved will bounce it off the wall. Kept in at the line, offsides actually. As Bailey Medved will hold, she will send it over to her sister Bree Medved, who will flip it down. And picked up by Berube for the Eagles. Berube will send it across. Moving in, shot blocked away by Bailey Medved. Digging forward, it'll make its way out to Kestelman. She will bounce it off the boards, where it'll be picked up by Cecilia, who will win the race with Miller. Be taken out by Kestelman. Sent across, great chance there, just missing the stick of Cross.
Barely. I mean, she had it. If she hits the puck, it's 1-1.
Colonials looking to get back into this one. Shook will send it the length of the ice. Offsides on the change. Now have to touch up. Moving in is Carroll. Cutting off the passes. Maurice can't get around the defense, though, because now here comes Miller. Miller will send it around. Back to get there is Maggie Moore. She will send it back behind her to Maurice, who will send a long stretch pass to Carroll. She moves around one, but loses it. It's too many Purple Eagles around her.
Yeah, they got back quickly. RMU caught the Purple Eagles in transition, but they recovered nicely.
Lesage gets it poked off her stick by Maggie Moore. Still fighting for it. Eventually will send it behind. McLean towards the slot. Blocked away by Maurice. Great job stopping that shot.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity there. Blocked by Maurice.
She will try and flip down the Carroll just out of reach. She will not win the race as the puck sits behind the net. To be picked up and sent all the way around. Moore has to get on her horse, and she will. She loses that one, but Purple Eagle's changing, so able to pressure up herself. Maggie Moore coming in, shot gets blocked. Colonials, Diaz changing. Coming back in, McLean. Across. Save made by Wakowiak. Again coming across, that time to stop Karabs.
What a save. Able to get the glove down and in position. What a save.
Able to get across, get in front of the goal as well.
I think her helmet came unsnapped there as the contact coming across. That was a huge save.
She's played incredible so far this game.
Yeah, she's made a number of humongous saves.
Definitely the MVP of every game so far has been a goalie. So it looks like we're on that stretch today of every game having the MVP of a goalie.
Yeah.
This weekend.
Yeah.
Fighting for it. Karabs will eventually pull out with it. Medved takes her down and will eventually make its way to Baker. Baker loses it. Nemes behind the net towards the slot. Covered in and covered by Wakowiak, who had no idea where the puck was, eventually just sat on it.
Yeah, that hurt my hips watching her do that. But, I mean, that's a good play. Just to cover the bottom of the net, take it away, and eventually get the whistle.
Colonial's going to be the full sail change here. Kestelman in on the draw. She will face off with Shook. One back by Kestelman. Too far back for Gugliano, though, as she will have to reassess in the center ice. She will carry in herself. Shook is on her. Pressures her off the puck. Off the boards. Just past the Cecilias. That's going to go all the way down. Lunderman will not let it be icing. Gets there before it hits the boards. Pass off the boards. Gets taken out by the Eagles. Kestelman. Fighting for it. Plunkard able to hit that one out. Shook with it now. She tries to hit Cecilia, just a little hard on that pass. And out of the zone. Maurice pressuring up, and now she has the puck. Moving in is Amara Maurice as she can't get the toe drag to work. Cecilia sends that one off the post. Fighting forward. Pickens with it. Loses that one to the slot. Kestelman's going to flip that one forward. Not high enough as Maurice will able to just snag that one. Tries to find more out of her reach. Offsides is a little bit of a mishap on the change. I don't know if you were looking that way. People were just standing still because they thought something was called.
Yeah, they were, I think, waiting to get off on the ice and off the ice at the same time, and it just got caught there.
Covered there by Nadeau on the clearing attempt. So an offensive zone draw for the Colonials. As the Eagles are going to finish their change. As that really stopped them from doing, anything.
Yeah.
They had a good rush. They just kind of were standing around waiting to get on and off the bench.
Yeah. Just in case the rule isn't clear, if you're going for a line change and you're offsides, you're still offsides.
Yes.
Like if you're not fully on the bench, you're still offsides. So the forward door being in the offensive zone makes it a little weird.
Medved loses that one for a second before sending it all the way down. We picked up and moved forward. Here's Miller. Miller's shot is blocked by Medved. Cross picks it up, sends it behind. Picked up by Primiano. Into the corner. Medved will try and clear. It will be cleared by Medved. Nice little pass. Just unable to follow the pass with Bittner. Bailey Medved waiting, corralling. Sends it out to Whitaker. Pokes it just past one. Whitaker on her horse. Looking to try and win the race. Will not be able to. Here come the Eagles now. Fighting forward is Lesage. Lesage's shot sticked away and into the glove of Wakowiak as two Purple Eagles have some fun sliding across the ice.
Yeah, it was good control there from Wakowiak to track that one back off her stick into the glove.
Don't know what happened with Lesage and Bukowski They were just sliding on top of each other.
Yeah.
I feel like Lesage fell and then just took Bukowski with her.
Yeah, took her with her. I'm not sure. I didn't see that. I was watching the puck, but
Saw in the back as I was watching Wakoyak because they're just sliding across.
just sliding across the screen.
Bukowski with it. She'll lose it to Plunkard, who'll send it all the way down. On net, so no icing.
This is what I was saying in the first period. She gets the puck and she just shoots it from wherever she is.
Fontaine will drop it behind the net. Luderman. Pass off the boards just out of reach of McLean as we will get an icing call winning the race with Maggie Moore.
If that puck hit the boards about 3 inches to the right, that was a good play. Because then it would have been like the Sedin twins from way back when, pass off the boards to the streaking in forward.
Yeah.
And she would have won the race to it and had a good chance on Wakoyak. But they just missed. And it hit right here where it starts to curve. So it favors the Colonial defenseman.
A really good opportunity if they can pull that off.
Yeah, I mean, it's an incredible play. It's hard to execute, too. It's not easy.
Shook shot gloved away.
Yeah, not a bad period. So not a
No.
bad start.
6
start.
minutes into this period.
Yeah, it's been a fast one. It's been a quick game.
Definitely.
So, I mean, puck dropped, what, an hour ago? 50 minutes
just about
ago?
that, yeah.
Yeah, and we're halfway through already.
Winning the draw, the Colonials. Cecilia fighting for it. Tries to send it down the Shook. Pass intercepted, though. A lot of battle along the boards. Primiano.
Judging by the reaction of everyone, the Colonials wanted a penalty down there in the corner.
Big hit thrown by the Eagles. Pass across. Right into the breadbasket. Poked free. And the Eagles upset as the puck gets freed by Nemes.
Yeah, that was a quick whistle there, as I don't think it was ever covered. But
It was covered for a little bit, but Nemes got her stick in there, poked that one free.
yeah,
Colonials would have sent it the length of the ice anyway.
I mean, yeah, it would have been a nice thing. Anyway, so no harm, no foul, I guess. But a break for the Colonials either way.
Medved tries to clear that one out. Will eventually get out off the stick of Fila. Carroll back to Fila. Fighting for it. She'll lose it to Nemes. Fighting for it along the boards now. Fila back with it for the Colonials to Pickens. Pickens sends it towards the net. Goes wide. Bree Medved fights off of an Eagle. Sends it towards the slot. Tried to find the stick of Fila. Could not connect. Length of the ice pass just too hard. Medved.
The Purple Eagle did get a piece of it, though.
We got a penalty coming for the Colonials.
Yeah, Medved took one.
Medved gets her stick kind of wrapped around her own body when she tried to play that one. Almost could have been a hook, but
yeah,
wraps around behind her, and then she can't play that one.
Yeah, I think it was more of a frustration penalty because Bree Medved and the Purple Eagle forward were tangled up as they were coming back into the puck, like into the boards originally. And then it looked like she was tangled up. The Purple Eagle was tangled up in Bree Medved's stick, and she gave her an extra little pull, just a little retaliation.
Face-off won by the Eagles. Miller will lose it to Maurice. She'll send it flying, and now Plunkard gets on her horses. She's going to be the first one to it by a long shot. Weird bounce, though.
Yeah,
unfortunate.
She took a kind of weird angle at that, and it took a weird bounce.
Looks like she maybe wanted to wrap it around so she can go straight across the crease.
Yeah, pick it straight up and either go behind the net or up. And it just took a weird bounce away from her and killed all the space she had with that good read.
Whelan back to the point. Berube winds, sticked away by Wakoyak. Cross with it. Marie steals it from her. She will hold it right in front of us. Bunch of Colonials fighting for it. Plunkard will eventually get it out. Just barely out of the zone. Berube almost had a great job keeping that in.
Almost.
Whelan turns around, sends it back to the point. Shot there. Sticked away by Wakoyak. Cross to pick it up at the top of the circle. Sends it toward the slot. Miller can't get a full read on it. Makes his way back to Cross. Back to the point. Berube tries to find Cross. Can't find her stick. And Moore tries to send it out. Berube just barely keeping it in. Shot there is blocked. Rebound in front just goes wide.
Just wide of the post.
Plunkard can't get it out. Luderman shot, blocked it away. Maurice can't get it out, blocked. Karabs takes her down. Takes down Maurice. Pass across, shot goes wide. Back to the point. Intercepted by Shook, and she will send it the length of the ice, as that will kill the entirety of this penalty, as fans unhappy.
Yeah, I counted like 4 or 5 penalties that you could have called, but it was gone both ways, so the rest are going to let him play.
Boyea, she will carry. She gets pickpocketed by Carroll, but it gets right back to a Purple Eagle blocked by Carroll. To the point. Sent deep and around. Moore trying to find it. He'll eventually come to Fila, who will send it up to the wall and sent right back in by the Eagles. Nemes. Nemes' pass gets blocked. Pickens with it. She will flip it up past Moore. Carroll can't get it out. In Moore's skates. Eventually finds way to Fila. Fila tries to find Whitaker. Can't find her stick, and it'll go to Melcher of Niagara. Springing pass loose. Melchin. Shot. Gloved away by Wakoyak.
That was an incredible pass to get that on-man break.
Moving in. Shot save there. Lesage back to the point. Shot is blocked. Shook trying to get to it. Eagles still on it. McLean to the slot. Shot gets fanned on. Into the glove of Wakoyak with Lesage right in front.
Way to control that one. It was needed to slow down a little bit.
Niagara.
Colonos were running. The Purple Eagles were all over them for the past while.
Yeah.
Couple minutes.
Niagara was really in charge during that shift.
Yeah, that power play looked a lot better
Yes.
than their 2 in the first period. They looked a lot more in control of the puck for that one.
Cecilia can't get a stick on it to get it out. Eventually it will go out. Plunkard will intercept that pass, send it in off the line. Down to chase it, Gugliano. Sends it behind. Luderman. Luderman sends it the length of the ice. Just can't find the stick of McLean. Sent towards the slot. Just goes wide. Great chance for Lesage.
Yeah. The Colonos can't be giving up those kind of opportunities.
Gugliano's shot gets blocked by Shook, and the clearing attempt blocked by Cecilia. Still with it. Finds Shook. Shook moves it up to Plunkard. Plunkard fires from distance. Goes wide.
That's what I'm talking about. Gives the puck. No questions. Grip it or rip it.
Here come Niagara once more. Bukowski gets bodied off by Medved. Loses her stick. Fila fighting with it with Lesage. Puck ends up on the stick of McLean. McLean pass gets tipped away. Polonio's out of gas. Can't chase that one.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity if the Colonos were just a little bit more fresher.
Berube will move in off sides. Unable to get back after changing. Looked like it was Tahara.
I didn't see it. But
That's just based on what I saw after the fact when Tahara's trying to slide across the line.
Yeah, I was watching the puck, not the weak side. But that's the same kind of rule I was talking about. Because if we're changing and you come off for me and I'm going on the ice, I'm still offside.
Yeah.
I'm still offside. So it just makes it's like a weird little wrinkle.
Moore will take it off the draw and send it the length of the ice. No icing is the call. Niagara unhappy about that. Make its way out of the zone. Chasing after it is Moore. As she gets chased, she will send it off to Whitaker. Whitaker pokes that one forward. Davis with it. Davis will fire, goes wide. Hollowell will lose that one. It'll make it back to Maurice. Maurice is going to wait. She'll bounce it off the boards. Great pass. Almost finds Whitaker.
The angle was almost perfect there.
And the clearing attempt will come right back to Maurice, as she has a couple Purple Eagles on her. She will bounce that one off the boards, and it'll go right to Fila. Fila will poke it off the boards to Pickens. And it gets stuck in the ref's skates. Could have a nice chance. Pickens sends it on net, goes wide. Carroll with it. Carroll off the boards, down behind the net. Sent around. Maurice will pick it up. Sends it down to Pickens. She can't corral it. Carroll will be there, though. As her pass is blocked, and now the Purple Eagles back with speed. Moving forward. And sent in by Wieland. It goes for a change. Maurice fighting for it. We poked away. Miller. Up high, pass attempt to the slot. Just can't get enough on it. Pickens will move it over to Maurice. Maurice from distance as she goes for a change now. Almost everyone on the Colonials going for a change. Here comes Miller. Miller has Shook on her, so she'll decide to dump it in. Bailey Medved drops it to herself. Can't get a full pass on it. Turned over to Miller. Miller sent to the slot. No one there. Cecilia tries to find Plunkard. She can't find her. Fontaine passes this one back. Luderman. Bad pass there is turned over to Shook. Becky Shook moving in. Slaps it. Goes wide. Cecilia towards the slot. Tried to find the stick of Shook. Almost had her. Luderman sends it around. Poked out. But Bree Medved will get there. She'll send it over. Plunkard. Plunkard has it. She'll drop it. Moving in. Glove save. Rebound was loose for a little bit, but is eventually covered off the shot from Baker.
Yeah, that was a good stretch of play there. It was what? 4 minutes without a whistle?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Something like that. It's a good stretch. I'm noticing a lot that Niagara's having a lot of pucks in the offensive zone squeak right through the middle. I don't know if it's some passes, sometimes the Colonials are passing it through the middle, but a lot of things are going directly between the hash marks that eventually will cost the Colonials.
There's a good keep in the offensive zone for the Colonials. Guglielmo will try and clear it again. Bad break off the boards, but it will still work out for Niagara. Into the offensive zone. Boyea's shot is blocked, and now we will have a Colonial power play. Boyea takes down Maggie Moore behind the net. Into the box. Sorry, Carabs. I thought it was Boyea.
Yeah.
It was Carabs that'll go to the box for tripping.
I was thinking during that stretch, this has been a very physical game.
Yes.
A lot. I mean, it's a lot. There's been a lot of body checks going.
Yeah.
Just there's no other way to say it. They've been hitting a lot along the boards and in open ice, and the rest are just letting them play. But they're letting both sides play, which is the key.
That one will come all the way down. Maurice got to get on her horse. She's getting chased from behind. She'll wrap it around her own net. Move it forward to Bree Medved, who pokes it just too far from Fontaine. Maurice moves up to Carroll. Carroll with it. She will try and send it the distance. Gets blocked. Kestelin can't make anything with it. Carroll will move it to Pickens. Turned over back to Kestelin. Now she will circle back to neutral zone to kill more time.
That long stretch passes I'm talking about, there's no need for that. Right? You can just take your time going up the ice.
Kestelin moving towards the slot. Rebound, and it's going to go in. Maya McLean, shorthanded. And this game is tied at 1.
Yeah, that one's unlucky. It bounces right to her in front. And that's what I was talking about before. All the pucks that are funneled into the middle of the ice, eventually, it will cost anyone, any team out there.
Maya McLean will get a 5th goal of the season, shorthanded. Colonials they've seemed stronger at 5-on-5 than on the power play.
Yeah, I think they should start declining them and staying at the line of scrimmage and not going 15 yards forward.
Yeah. Shook will win that one back to Bailey Medved. She'll hit the line, tries to hit Plunker just out of her reach. Luderman Holding. She'll move it up. And Bailey Medved will hold it at the line. Pass is intercepted here. Fontaine goes behind the net, killing more time. Back to the point. Miller. Shot gets blocked. Rebound is still available. Boyea fighting with Moore. Miller now. Great offensive pressure on the shorthanded unit.
I just heard a fan scream it. The Colonials do need 2 on the puck right now.
As Shook's going to get a penalty here. As holding the puck along the board, she goes in a little too much contact, trying to get the puck loose.
It's been a physical game, but not that physical.
Yeah.
That one's not allowed.
So 4-on-4 for 16 seconds. And then it will be about minute and 40-second power play.
Roughly, yeah.
Around there. More like 44, but
close enough.
Who needs to be exact? Eagles will win this back. Moving forward, shot coming into the glove of Wakowiak and whistled dead. 11 seconds of 4-on-4.
Yeah, this is not what the Colonials needed, because the Purple Eagles had all the momentum right now anyway.
Yeah.
They've had the puck for the past 6 minutes, and they scored. So you give them a power play too. It's not what they needed.
Now we're just barely getting out by Medved. Offside, as now they get onside. Bree Medved will pick it up behind the net. She'll move it up to Maurice. Maurice up the boards to Carroll. Just gets it chipped in, so no icing. Berube. Even strength, or not even strength. Power play for Niagara. Lesage tried to get behind the defense. She will have it in the corner. Sends it up to the point. Shot there, blockered away. Karabs with it. Back to the point. Berube. Back to Karabs. Shots blocked by Maurice. Maurice can't get it out. Berube keeps it in. She'll send it back to the corner. Karabs with it. Back to the other point. Melcher. Over. Berube. Goes wide.
I don't think Wakowiak ever saw that one.
Karabs with it. Back to Melcher. Across Berube. Could not get a handle on that one. Nemes. Tries to go to the slot. Carroll picked the stick up and out to center. It'll go. 30 seconds to kill left on this penalty kill. Carroll.
And she almost gets a breakaway off of it too.
Carroll doing a great job on the offensive pressure.
Oh boy. Oh, the Purple Eagles could have sprung one of their girls for a breakaway there.
Kestlin will carry. Gets it poked away by Maurice. In. Save made by Wakowiak. And Lesage falling on top of Wakowiak after the whistle.
Yeah. I don't think she meant to do it, but she went down. This has been a good kill from the Colonials. This power play looks a lot more like what I expected from the Purple Eagles. Controlled possession,
yes.
Not failing to get it past the red line.
10 seconds left to kill are the Colonials. Plunkard will win that one over to Maggie Moore, who can't get it out. Castellan. Her shot is blocked. McLean gets it poked off her stick by Maggie Moore. Can't get it out now. Will trying to race down his Shook. Luderman will move that one forward though. McLean tries to get around Medved. Medved intercepts that pass. Plunkard trying to get it out. Still fighting to get it out. Shook eventually will, and it'll make its way to Cecilia. Tried to pass off the boards. Had Plunkard
She did
away.
have Plunkard just for a breakaway. She just sent, it didn't even have to be a good pass, just a backhand chip into the middle as we're turning lights off.
Does seem like we're losing light in here. Hopefully we don't lose all the lights.
Hopefully not.
Maurice with it. Over to Bailey Medved. Back to Maurice. Maurice Tries to get one free. She will. Cecilia. Tries to find Plunker, just unable to find her stick. Plunker sends it towards the net, goes behind. Pushing forward, Maurice can't keep it in. Medved will flip it back. Maurice off the boards. Clearing attempt gets chipped. And now it'll be Luderman. She'll carry for Niagara. Into the zone. Shot gets blocked by Bree. Bree Medved sent it all the way down. It'll make its way on net as time expires to end this second period. We will take a very quick 2-minute break and then recap this second period when we get back. Here we go. Third period is about to be underway. As promised, we'll recap that second period. Only one goal. It was scored by Maya McLean. Shorthanded, just not too long ago either. So this game will be tied heading into the third period, 1-1. I don't think anyone expected this to be as low scoring game as it is.
No, I don't think anyone thought.
Pickens moving in. Her shot is saved away by Nadeau. Bailey Medved keeps that one in the line just barely. Pickens with it. Trying to work her way down. Puts on the brakes, tries to find someone, but finds Buskowski instead. Now here come the Purple Eagles. Great defensive play by Bailey Medved to get back and stop Lesage on the breakaway. Lesage back to the point. Gugliano. Pass intercepted. And the breakout is intercepted by the Eagles, and Pickens will finally clear it.
I don't think anyone knew what was happening with that puck for a good 20 seconds.
As we get a whistle here, 19:14 to go. As we get our clock fixed.
We're getting there.
There's going to be a face-off at center ice here. As this was expected to be maybe a close game, but I don't think anyone expected it to be a 1-1 game.
No. I would have guessed a lot higher scoring than this going into the third.
Luderman going to try and flip that one in. Gets picked off by Maggie Moore. She'll move that one forward. Plunkert will send it forward. And it will be an icing, as Cecilia did not have the line when that one was poked forward.
Yeah, we were talking in the intermission that Niagara looked a lot better in that second period than they did in the first, which is unfortunate for the Colonials because they also looked a lot worse in the second period than they did in the first. So you would have almost, that's why you like the ice cut so much, because then you go back and it's a full hard reset.
Yeah.
Like it kills all momentum right there. But now with it only being like, almost looks like you took a shift off, Niagara still has some of the momentum here.
And the momentum gets them a goal. Amber Nemes gets the rebound in front. And Niagara will take a lead early in the third period, building off that momentum that you were just talking about.
Yeah, you could feel it coming at the end of the second. After they scored their first goal, they kept going. They kept pushing. You could feel it coming. And then when you only take like a minute or two break, it doesn't really kill them. I mean, it's a little reset.
Yeah.
You lose a little, but
you can't have a full coach's talk.
No, it's not 15 minutes where you stop, you can reset, and like fully get back into it. And Niagara just capitalizes on it.
Colonial's playing from behind now. Luderman will carry for the Purple Eagles. Gets it poked off her stick, but right back to it. That one's going to end up behind the net. Bree Medved. She will carry. Shot in, gloved away. Rebound available, but no Colonial in the area. Miller will send it behind the net. Berube is going to try and rim it. Kept in at the line by Baker. It'll be sent around. Bailey Medved there to pick it up. She loses it.
Easily could have been a penalty there on Bailey Medved.
Very much could be. Up to Bittner. Bittner tries to find Whitaker. It'll get there, and she will score! Haley Whitaker! Off a nice pass from Bittner. And this game is right back tied.
Yeah, that's huge. I was thinking just before that, as that Bree Medved got a chance, like, they're going to shoot the puck a lot at the top of the circle. Like, they get on the rush and they just shoot it a lot. If they can slow down to take a look and make a pass, it could lead to a better opportunity, as it does right there, and they score off of it.
And they are also taking shots closer.
Yeah.
They keep taking shots from top of the circle. You need to move in a little more.
Yeah, and as we were saying earlier, when all the shots were high, move it by moving them down 2 inches. It helps if you move in 2 more inches.
Plunker going to try and push this one forward. No official assist on that one, but Bittner will get an assist in our mind.
Yeah, because she made like probably 80% of that play.
Moore is going to try and clear that one out. Will eventually go out off the stick of Cecilia. Come the Eagles now. Moving in, shot, rebound, and they score right back. Maya McLean gets her second of the game. Right after we said a low-scoring game,
Yeah,
three goals in the first 3 minutes.
3.5 minutes. We just saved all of it for right now.
Yeah.
As a goaltender, though, you hate to see that one.
Yes.
You just hate to see the rebound control on that one.
A bad rebound jumps right out to McLean. Almost gets across with the glove to make the save, though.
She almost robbed her, but she just missed it.
But Niagara will take the lead right back after losing it. Colonials now. They got to try and take the lead back once more. Pass across. Make its way to Fontaine. Just barely not able to be kept inside. Moving forward. Cross. Poked past Carroll. Gets blocked by Pickens. Sydney Pickens will bounce it off the boards. Fontaine will keep it in. Hits the ref. So got some more time. Bree Medved. Tries to spring Carroll. Bounces off Pickens' skate, though. Unfortunate. Cross will move this one over. Dreskowski. Shot goes wide. Rebound in front. Saved away by Pickens, I believe.
That would have been really dangerous opportunity had the Purple Eagle shot that puck a little bit harder.
Carroll fires. Gets blocked. Gugliano can't clear it. Pickens keeps it in. Down to Cecilia. Cecilia going to send it around. No forward there as the Colonials were changing. Now Luderman. Hits the line. Will send it in behind Wakowiak. He'll bounce over to Maurice. Maurice off the wall. Plunkard streaking. Has to get around Gugliano. She will. Waits. Fires. Blockered away. Cecilia sent towards the front. Shook. Kind of Oreoed in between two Purple Eagles. Boyea has to try and get around more. Will find a pass instead to Nemes. Nemes back. Shot. Blockered away. Rebound. Eagles are celebrating.
No official call yet.
Haven't heard anything.
I haven't either. I haven't seen a call from either official. Niagara celebrating.
The refs are circling. If it does count, looks like it will go to Boyea.
I don't know. The puck is gone, which tells me it could be in.
They did lift the net, and it was in the net.
But it also could have been behind the net. Because I saw it go straight up in the air, off the save from Wakowiak. And after that, no one really knows.
Refs are going to talk about it in front of the wall.
Now, little gamesmanship. If I'm RMU, I'm going to the bench. I'm not lining up because I want.
Yeah, that would.
I want the rest to talk about this and think about it, and not accept that it's in the net. I'm going to the bench. Niagara's making the right play by lining up and trying to get this going. But if I'm RMU, I'm going to the bench, as I think they just called it a goal.
They're going to count it a good goal. As Coach Jim Napoli's going to want an explanation for this. He's not going to get one before the puck drops, though.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's going to get one.
Berube moving up. Medved.
The clock wasn't moving.
Melcher across. Berube. Karabs. Shot there. Rebound. Sent in front of the net again. Poked forward. Trying to get there was Davis. She's fighting with Berube. It'll make its way up. Still moving forward. Karab's with it. Shot there on net. Covered. And Wakowiak will cover this one.
Yeah, it's just that opportunity right before was another one of those rebounds that just bounced straight in the air and caused another good opportunity for the Purple Eagles. The Colonials are going to have to find a way to change the momentum a little bit here, yeah.
You thought they were going to get it with the goal to tie the game.
Yeah.
But then the Eagles come right back and score again.
I believe it was the next shift. They came back and scored.
I think so.
To retake the lead.
Bad bounce off the Zamboni doors. Colonials still with it. Going to send it up to Carroll. Carroll has one to beat. Can't get it as it falls off her stick. Luderman with a great job getting back.
Yeah, Carroll just couldn't reach that one.
That one's going to be sent down. Calling no icing despite the fact that Moore tried to reach it and couldn't. Stopped there by Carroll. She's fighting with Luderman. Gets around her. Moving in, shot blockered away by Nadeau.
Good shot decision there.
Whelan loses it to Pickens, who will bounce it right back to Fontaine. Pass almost gets intercepted by Maurice. Now it will get intercepted. Carroll with it. Carroll gets around Luderman. Shot there goes off the post. Rebound for Shook. Shook shot off the mask and down into the pads of Nadeau.
Right off the face of Nadeau.
Yeah, that's a stinger.
Yeah, those suck. When it hits you dead on, it sucks.
Yep.
Off the sides is not bad because the helmets just roll off. But when it hits you dead in the nose, you feel those.
Kesselin and Shook on the draw. Shook will win it back to Plunkard. Plunkard tries to drop it to Moore. Didn't put enough on it. Now a 2-on-0 for the Purple Eagles. As a huge play there by Maurice to stop that one. Almost just like a wrecking ball.
She hit the first Purple Eagle to take her out of the play, and then hit the second one with the puck to take her out of the play too.
Plunkard sent that one on net. Purple Eagles are complaining about the Maurice play. I think the Colonials are complaining that the whistle took so long to go after Nadeau had it stuck in her blocker.
Yeah.
Everyone's complaining.
And I'm with both of them on this one. I'd be complaining about both as well. I think you could have argued in a contact league, Maurice took a penalty there.
Yeah.
But break for the Colonials, I guess.
Break for both teams.
Yeah, the Purple Eagles
took more time.
Ever, yeah.
Medved sends that one towards the net. Blocked away by Gugliano. Whitaker chasing it for the Colonials with Gugliano. Baker gets poked off her stick. Bailey Medved now with it. She will send it in. Weird bounce off the wall. Melcher. Bittner takes her down. Still with the puck is Melcher, though. Medved. Off the wall, can't find Bittner. As Baker. She's fighting for it. Poked away, and now here comes Bittner. She's going to move this one past Whitaker, just past her. She had more time.
Just missed that pass.
Whitaker fighting for it, along with the Purple Eagles. Into the zone. Draskowski will drop it back. Whitaker on the pressure. Still with it, Karabs. Sent on net.
That was a sneaky one. I don't think Wakowiak ever saw that.
I don't think she saw it until it was in the corner.
Yeah, until it hit her.
Clearing attempt, can't make it out. Purple Eagles fighting for it below the goal line now. It'll make its way out to Tahara. Tahara sends it down to the corner. This will go all the way to the slot, or to the point. Berube's shot goes wide. Clearing attempt will make its way out. Colonial's going for a change. Everyone except for Moore off the ice.
On-man break now for the Purple Eagles.
Moore blocks that one. Going to try and hit Carroll. Just gets caught from behind and can't get all of it.
Yeah.
Pickens.
The Colonials need to rein in the breakout a little bit.
Pickens is shot. Saved away by Nadeau. Now it's going to be trying cleared. Kept in by Maurice. Berube with it. We'll try and clear it again. Kept in. Boyea will carry though. Tries to get it on Maurice. She can't, so she'll send it towards behind the net. Grabs back to her. Sent in front, cleared out by Carroll. And fully out of the zone. Fontaine with it. She will try and carry, and it'll make its way to the corner. Carroll. She'll clear at the length of the ice. It'll be picked up by Luderman. Luderman will send it in. Maurice. Sent around. Cecilia with it. Tries to clear, goes straight to Whelan though. Still with possession of the Eagles. Bailey Medved trying to work out and save made there by Wakoyak. What a save getting across on that one.
Yeah, that was a good one to battle back to get to that one.
Shook can't win that race. Bailey Medved can't flip that one fully out. Luderman intercepts the pass that was going to go for Plunkard. Makes its way out of the zone though. Now with it, Maurice over to Shook. Shook passes to herself off the boards. Makes two miss. Tries to get her on a third. Cecilia can't pick up the loose change. Bree Medved tried to pinch up, but Bailey Medved able to pinch far enough that Plunkard can get back. Shot there, saved away. Rebound picked up by Plunkard. Now here she moves forward. She'll chip it around one. Can't beat Gugliano though. Zone will go up the boards. Kept in by Medved. Plunkard. Digging for it. Gugliano will send it around. No Colonial there to try and intercept. It'll be sent back toward Gugliano. She will not be able to pick it up. Neither can Plunkard though. She will just whack it toward Medved, towards the slot. No idea where it was Baker. Here comes Miller. Little under 9 minutes to go. Medved will whack that one. Won't make its way out though. Whelan will leave it. Lesage's shot is blocked as she gets hit while falling. And that one will clear the zone. Tahara with it. Moving forward, McLean. She gets taken down, and a call coming up on the Colonials as they're going to have to kill with 8:26 to go.
Yeah, that's not great. As I was saying before, though, on the Colonials breakout, they're stretching the ice a lot, and it's just not working for them.
Yeah.
I know they need 2 goals, but if you stretch the ice and you throw a hope pass to that forward up there and you turn it over,
yeah,
like why? Why? Go back. Go back. Do it as 5. All 5.
Colonials got to get 2 goals with about 8 minutes left. Sent the length of the ice, couldn't find Carroll's stick. It'll be left for Luderman. She'll move it over to Karabs. She gets around Carroll. Karabs. Over to Berube. Back. Boyea. Shot save made with Kowiak and covered.
Yeah, the Colonials are going to have what? 6-ish
minutes.
6-ish. 6:20. Something like that.
Yeah.
To go get 2 goals.
Or try and find. They've worked well in shorthanded trying to get those chances. Carroll was almost broken free there.
Yeah, they have. That'd be huge if they could steal one shorthanded.
Berube's shot gets tipped wide. Maurice will try and clear it. It won't get all the way out. Shot there goes wide. Berube with it. We sent down Nemes. Up to Berube. Berube towards the net. Gets poked. Just barely kept out by Wakowiak.
I'm not sure how she kept that one out.
The tip made it go a different way. She reaches across and stops it with her stick.
Yeah, I think just with the edge of her stick. That's a nice save. That's a huge one. You cannot go down 5-2 right now.
If you go down 5-2, I mean, I don't want to say it's over, but
Start the showers.
yeah.
Get the bus running.
Shook trying to win this draw for the Colonials. She won't. It'll go back to Niagara. Fontaine will send it down. Whelan. Bad chance there. Plunkard got some speed on her. Tried to beat the race.
She just lost that one.
Going to be sent in. Miller. Pass is blocked by Bailey Medved. They will clear it down the ice. Plunkard was thinking about chasing. Instead, she's going to go for a change.
I like the decision there to go for a change. You still got 30 seconds on the kill. That's going to be more important than you taking a hope to get to that puck.
Yeah. Miller carrying towards the center. Shot there goes wide. Bailey Medved can't get any of that one. Makes way over to Cross. Cross passes that one back. Whelan. Fontaine. Shot gets blocked. That one's going to be sent the length of the ice by Fila. Whitaker on the chase. Colonials are even. Melcher right in front of us will try and send it around. It's kept in at the line by Carroll, but poked out just barely by Whalen. Medved off the boards. Colonials defense going for a change. Shot there goes way high and wide.
I think Bailey Medved thought she dumped that one in a lot further than she did.
I think so.
And didn't realize that the Purple Eagles had the puck at the blue line.
Sage will move that one down. Towards the slot, shot there, save made, rebound in front, they're going to score. Get another one on the board. I think Holly Lesage gets that one, and it is 5-2.
Yeah, that's...
It's a backbreaker.
Yeah. That one, you just killed the penalty. That one's going to hurt. Makes it a little harder to come back from.
Yes.
5-2 with just under 6 minutes left. But it's doable.
As we're going to get a goalie change here. Wakoyak going to the bench. Coming in, freshman Kristen Lalonde will come in. Sitting at a 1-2 record with 303 goals against, 924. Really good stats for the freshman.
Those are very good stats. And just an update for anyone wondering on the D1 team. Sean Patton, who last night went to the hospital during our game, is out of the hospital, back on campus, and doing much better. He's just sore. So that's always
good to hear.
I just got the update from him on our group chat, which is always positive news to hear.
Yes. As Niagara's going to send that one in. Chasing it is Moore. She will send it around for Plunkard. Not out of reach yet, as they're going to go for that long stretch pass to Shook. Unable to get that work again. As now, Giuliano. She'll lose it now, Cecilia. Niagara was changing behind the play, so no odd man rush. And just hit off the puck is now Buskowski. Now Pickens coming in, running through everyone. Cecilia takes a weird bounce. I believe that hit the ref.
I think this ref has been hit 5 or 6 times tonight.
Yeah, it's been a
She's having
rough one.
She's having a rough day.
Pickens in, top of the circle, shot. Gets chipped. Berube. Kept into the line by Medved. Towards Pickens, tipped, goes wide. Fila can't get there. Carroll tries to find Fila. Fila can't hit Bree Medved in the sweet spot. Pickens waits and fires, tipped in front, save made Nadeau. With 4:26 to go in the third period.
That was a good opportunity there from the Colonials. As that puck almost had eyes going through. I mean, we had the perfect sight line on that one. If it got around the Purple Eagle defender, it would maybe just found the little top corner of the net.
Shook takes it back to Medved. She'll move it down to Cecilia. One past her, where it's picked up by Nemes. Nemes will find Karab. She'll poke it through the legs of the official. Gets around Medved, leaves it back. Nemes. Nemes gets taken down by Shook, no call. Karab's with it. Sent towards the slot. Karab's back to the point. Wines fires and goes wide. Fontaine. Down behind the net. Back to Fontaine again. Shot there. Will get tipped wide. Karabs. Down below the net. Nemes. Gets it poked off her stick by Bailey Medved. Kept in at the line though. Carrying. Back. Nemes. Passes this one down. Poked off by Shook as she will clear it. Could have sprung Plunkard, but she had just gone the wrong way.
Yeah.
But she gets her own chance here. She will send it over the net and wide.
I think we've seen her take that shot 6 or 7 times now today.
Yeah. Fila. She'll move into the offensive zone. Drops it for Maggie Moore. Moore's shot. Save made. Rebound poked at by Pickens. Will go wide. Back to Fila. Fila poked free. Now Miller. We'll send it across. Whalen. Sent on net. Save made. And covered by Lalonde.
I think we're getting into miracle territory
It's
on this one. With
Hey.
2.5 with 3 minutes.
Yep. As we always say, go 4v4 league. 6 goals in a minute and a half. It's happened.
That is true. That is
And
true.
that is 3v3 as opposed to 5v5.
3v3 Summer League.
Yes.
Um,
Where we've had scores over 13.
yeah. Where you play kind of stops inside your own defensive blue line. Like no one really. You're there, but you're not really there.
It'll be taken back to Maggie Moore, sent over. Maurice will send it. Plunkard sends it around and behind, sent toward the net by Cecilia, intercepted though by Ludeman. Ludeman winds and fires, and it goes wide. Shook can try and clear that one out. She will. Tries to find Plunkard too far from her. Chasing it down is Luderman. Luderman taking a look at the clock before examining what to do next. Now, Hollowell will send it around. Blocked there by Killen. She won't get full possession of it. Moore loses it. Cutting in. Can't get a shot off. Here come the Colonials. It's Pickens. Pickens moving in. Pass to Fila. Fila tries to go back in front. Poked at and covered by Nadeau. Carroll with an extra little whack. A little bit of, I don't know if it's friendly talk there.
I'm going to guess no. The change of pace from the 2 Drexel games last night to this one, right there, if that would have been about 4 hours ago, someone was getting punched.
At least one.
At least one, yeah. Probably would have
Probably 3, I'll
sprung
say.
into like a 3v3 brawl. I guess these girls have a little cooler heads than we do.
Carroll off the draw. Great glove save by Nadeau.
There it is.
And a lot of back and forth now. Berube takes out Spazzulo. Pickens comes back and takes out Berube, who takes out Nadeau.
Just as I finished saying, they have cooler heads than we do. I was proved wrong.
Laskowski wins that one over to Berube. Kept in by Pickens. As we have a whistle here for
I think
a faulty draw.
I think it hit a Purple Eagle on the bench.
Oh.
Yeah, that would make sense as why it's going back into the D zone.
Carried out by Primano. She'll move it across. Across to cross. Unintentional. Carroll fighting with it. She's trying to get it out. She will clear it down. It's picked up by Berube, who will send it right back in. Under 40 seconds to go now. Lalonde had no idea that puck squirted out right in front of her.
No idea where that one was.
Luckily, there was a Colonial there.
Yeah, she was not ready for the boards.
Maurice tries to send that one down. No icing is the call. Berube.
I think the ref just wants to go home.
I wouldn't blame him.
Yeah, no, I know he did our game too, so.
Shook fighting for it. Karabs will clear it. That'll do it for this game.
Yeah,
5 seconds. And the Niagara Purple Eagles come in to Pittsburgh and take a grand total of 8 points on the weekend.
Yeah, that's always a successful weekend.
Yes.
You can take 8 points.
In 2 games.
Yeah.
So, Colonials fall in their first game back this semester, but definitely looking strong compared to, previous seasons.
Yeah, I mean, watching these two teams play last year, RMU had what? 11 girls, something like that? Like 2 goalies, something like that, and just dying.
Yeah.
Getting gas. So now being able to hold 5-2 against a ranked team, a top 5 ranked team,
yeah,
that's a win in itself.
Very strong performance by the Colonials, but unable to hold off the number 1 seed Purple Eagles as they win this one 5-2 over the Colonials. As now we have to wait a little bit longer before our next game. 8:30, we will be back for the Division III Colonials as they take on the IUP Crimson Hawks in a very needed matchup for the Colonials, as IUP is the first team out in the playoffs, so a win over them would skyrocket them up a grand total of 4 points in the standings. Or 6 points, because there were 3 points in that league.
Yeah.
So a big win would be for IUP. That would move their magic number from 7.66 up to 5.66.
Yeah.
So a very important game coming up for the D3 Colonials. But for the D2 Colonials, they fall in this one in the Niagara Purple Eagles 5-2. We will be back in around 3 hours for the D3 Colonials versus IUP.